Hello. If you've been watching any of my videos in the past, you'll know that I don't like to see spare beds in motorhomes. A spare bed is a bed which is there but is not used. It's a bit like having a spare room in a house. There's nothing wrong with having a spare room in a house. In fact, all of us just about have a spare room in our houses, but having a spare bed in a motorhome takes up space. You bang your head on it. It's a lot of weight, and normally if you drop down bed can be as much as 100 kilos in weight. I mean, that's an awful lot to carry around with you, and they are expensive. You're looking at €1,500 to €2,000 for this bed, which you're carrying around and not using. Now, this information, I must make very clear, is not for those people who use the bed, the spare one, every night, in which case it's not a spare bed. I must be absolutely clear on that. I have a plan for you, so you don't spend all this money, you don't lose all the space, and it's this. You get one of these. This is a blow-up mattress. This thing here, I can't even remember how much it cost. It's so little money, but there'll be a link to it below if you want to get one. This thing here comes from Unigear, but you can buy them from other companies as well. This I blew up now in 2 minutes. So, although we can get them blow up automatically, but this one, 2 minutes I did it. And let's now have a look at it in practice as it was when somebody actually stayed with me in my motorhome, and what the mattress looks like after being used. This, I think, is a much cheaper, much more practical, and much better than getting something you're going to be banging your head against all the time. And even if you do bang your head on it, it's pretty soft anyway. So here I am at the campground at Dusseldorf Trade Fair, the largest campground in the world when the caravan salon is taking place. But the caravan salon has ended and some people have gone. But you can hear the racket from the planes, and this is the proof that I am actually at the caravan salon campground. Let's come to the star of the show, which is this mattress. Now, this was blown up 11 days ago. Sorry, I need to point out it was in use. It wasn't in use outside. I brought it outside because I thought the light was better and you can see the vans. But it's still pretty hard considering, mind you, it's new, so you'd expect it to be. But look, it's done the job, and probably shouldn't be putting it down something like this because there could be something sharp underneath. Oh, and I put it around the wrong way as well. Oh, sorry, there it says Unigear there. So that's the way it's supposed to be. It's done a really good job, and my next trip backpacking. That's a funny way of talking about going to Ukraine, but yeah, backpacking. I shall take this thing with me because, to be quite honest, I have slept on the ground in several places. I don't mind sleeping on the ground when it's relatively soft, but some of the places I've ended up sleeping in a sleeping bag, it's been a bit tough. Anyway, but the point of this is I'm talking about motorhomes and camper vans. Why get an extra bed, which will cost a fortune? A couple of €1,000 in some cases, but at least €1,000 for an extra bed in a motorhome, which you bang your head on, takes a stack of storage space up, which weighs in some cases 100 kilos. When you can get something like this, it's just as comfortable, and it costs literally a tiny fraction of the cost of a bed. So don't you think that makes more sense than a bed in a van? So here you can see how big it is compared to me. So I mean, if somebody was much bigger than me, then the feet are going to be hanging off the edge. Indeed, I just had a friend try it out and his feet were hanging off the edge. But if you're about, what, I'm 175, so this is what, 180, you should still be managing to be okay, have your whole body on it. If you've got your feet off the edge, maybe that doesn't make so much of a difference. It'll still be comfortable in the parts that you have to keep comfortable, such as your torso. Well, anyway, write your comments below. If you want to get one of these, there's a link below to where this came from. I need to point out that they did send it to me, so I didn't have to pay for it, but you will have to pay for it. And if you tell them that I sent you, you won't get a discount, you won't get any better service, but they might give me something else as well. So thanks all very much for watching. Hope you found that interesting, and write your comments about it.